guys, welcome back to another video here on the Dave Goodger FM channel. It's time for another Barcelona Director of Football rebuild video where we try to get ourselves out of the financial cesspit that the club has got itself into. This is the third episode in the series where we're going to go through November, December and January, see what kind of business our Director of Football has managed to do. Have we increased our debt somehow? Have we managed to chip away at it anything more significantly? Have we got any of these massive inflated wages off of our bill? There's only one way to find out, and that's to dive straight into it. So let's go and do that now. As we can see down here, we're going to jump straight into the business end of it. We're going quite well. We are top. We are top by 3 points. We've not had it all our own way. Okay, we've only lost one game. That wasn't to Real Madrid, which was highly bizarre. The one game you kind of expect to lose or expect to be the toughest that you possibly can have. We batted Real Madrid in the Liga side quite easily and dramatically, to be honest. 2-0 down to 3-2 winners. But that was for a previous video. We've played 23, we've won 15, drawn 7, lost just the 1, scored 35 goals in those 23 games. So yeah, it's going really, really well. Looking at the results, like I said, we came here in the last video, got us to the end of October, where we had a little bit of a blip as far as it comes here. In the league, went 3 games without winning, drawing against Real Sociedad, losing to Valencia there, and then drawing with Real Betis. Picked it back up though, and then went a lovely run of games without losing in the league. Okay, yes, we lost to Salzburg in the Champions League, but we'd already qualified by then, so that really wasn't a much of a muchness. The big results though, we won 5-0 at Osasuna. That was one that was particularly pleasing. After the little struggles that we had, we got players coming in here. Bernardeschi, who is in on loan from Juve, obviously because we've got no money to spend, picking up a hat-trick. Pedri getting 2, and it was a really comprehensive victory. Now the game started out being the Bernardeschi show. On the 4th minute, Collado firing it over, and then there he was at the back post, got away from his marker, slid it in. Just after the half-hour mark, Jordi Alba swinging it over, and then this time a header from Bernardeschi. He's not well known for that. Just for the hour mark, second half, nodded ball down from PK, and there he is to wrap up the hat-trick. After that, Pedri takes over. Bernardeschi turns provider, a 1-2 off the post from Pedri, and slots that one in. And then with just over 5 to go, again Bernardeschi with the assist, knocking it down and firing it in there. Like I said, comprehensive victory. 25 attempts, 14 on target. They had just 3 shots all game. 58% possession. Absolutely smashed it. All ends up a really good performance after we'd had, like I said, that we'd had a little bit of a blip. September, start of October time. So that was there. So going through and into the tail end of November, we had Lille in the Champions League. Now this was one where we do this and we guaranteed top spot. Sergio Aguero has been back fit, so he's come in and taken the place of Luke de Jong for absolutely no reason other than I don't particularly like Luke de Jong. He's younger, but Aguero, he's got that name value to him. 23rd minute, Sergio Roberto knocking it over, Memphis knocking it back, and there he is lurking around the 6-yard box to poke home the first. On the half hour, Pedri feeding Aguero, running onto it, and then just a first time finish, sweeping it past the keeper for his second. And then for the hat-trick on 35 minutes, he's there. 2 minutes later, that's number 4. And then on the 89th minute, Lille wake up a little bit. They knock one in, but not to be outdone. In the 92nd minute, Alvaro Sanz from the edge of the area, making it 5-1. This is Champions League. This is not playing against little minnows who have just come up to La Liga. These are top tier French sides that we've just absolutely smashed here. A good performance in a tough competition. Moving into December after that, it was a short month obviously because half the month we shut down for December for Christmas. Rayo Vallecano 2-1 regulation win, and then a really good win at Bilbao. Another 5-goal mauling. This time we swapped it around a little bit, let Ansu Fati have a game. It made absolutely no difference to who scored the goals though. It was that man Aguero again, racing ahead. 5th minute, Gavi on the edge, saved. Bernardeschi knocks it back though. Kun Aguero could not miss. 12th minute, knocking it into the air again. Bernardeschi to Aguero, in off the post. Bernardeschi's providing as many assists as he is goals, and his goal scoring touch is quite impressive. Ansu Fati tackled there just as he was about to get his shot away, and then Aguero completes the hat-trick. Into the second half, Bernardeschi gets himself back on the score sheet. Like I said, he's making assists, and he's coming up with the goals as well. And then just after the halfway mark, an absolutely fantastic finish from Gavi. Worthy of goal of the month, if nothing else. Bending it from distance round the keeper into the far corner. Bilbao ended up with 10 men, but that's only in the 91st minute. That they were so far well beaten. Before then, it was unbelievable. A perfect 10 from Aguero. There's very little I can actually say about him. He has, considering his age, he's 33. He has, in the league, he has played 13 games and scored 10 goals. In the Champions League, he's played 4 and scored 5. This guy is on absolute fire. He's wanted by PSG. To be honest, the director of football will probably sell him if they come forward with a bid of any kind of description. Yes, it's going to be annoying, but looking at the age, if we get any kind of value from him, we've got to be taking it, I think. That then took us up to and into the new year with the transfer window open. Not a lot happening. We started the new year with another absolute mauling, this time Levante. It was another 5-0 game. And once again, it was that man Aguero. 22nd minute, Memphis Depay pulling it back over. Pedri gets his shot blocked, but that man, right time, right place. 24th minute, Depay with the free kick, and Lenglet nods home for his. 30 minutes, Memphis again. Kun Aguero gets his second. Into the second half, 20 minutes to play. Dest swinging it over, and Aguero, this time with the head, makes this hat-trick. Into injury time, not to be outdone, Lenglet from a corner. The keeper saved one, but he slots home the second. Another hat-trick from Aguero. Another 5-goal mauling of the opposition. And we are absolutely rocking at this point. We are playing well. We are scoring goals. We're not conceding a great deal. Or so we thought, until the Super Copa final rocks up, and it's Real. Of course, it's Real. It's a final, and we never really turned up. We got absolutely smashed from minute 2 to minute 90. They took the lead on the second minute, and we never really responded. They had more possession from us. We had the same chances, but we got the result that we deserved. We were totally outplayed. I'll handle losing this to Real as long as we get the league and or Copa del Rey, but we'll deal with that as and when we come to it. So that defeat, although not in the league, kind of brought me back down to earth again. Up next was Atletico Madrid. It's the reset of the fixtures now, so we're going back through the teams again for the second time. And this is, for me, the most surprising result of the season so far. 11th minute in, Ansu Fati pulling it back for Aguero. It was 1-0 at half time. Into the start of the second half, Ansu Fati from the lofted through ball in makes it 2. Just past the hour mark, Jordi Alba firing it over, and Aguero slots that in at the near post. That's 3-0. I'm in cloud cuckoo land. And then 2 minutes after that, Memphis Depay from Alba's cross makes it 4. That's how it held. That's how it stayed. We held Atletico Madrid, arguably the third biggest side in the country. I say arguably because it's either going to be first, second or third. They're up there. They're top 3 sides in the country. We restricted them to just 1 shot all game. Absolutely smashed it. Jordi Alba with 2 assists gets him a 9 and a man of the match. 2 goals for Aguero, 1 for Fati, 1 for Depay. An absolutely fantastic performance and totally unexpected after our performance in the Super Copa. I think maybe the players were a little bit of keeping the powder dry as it was. So coming through then, after that it's business as usual for it. Copa del Rey third round, Hercules de Alicante, 4-0 win, smashed them. Celta Vigo in the league, a 2-1. A disappointing 0-0 result against Villarreal, where although we did dominate the chances, just the 1 shot on target from 10 attempts. Such a disappointing ratio. We get that kind of ratio, we're not going to score. If we're not going to get the shots on target, we're not going to score. That explains the 0-0 there. A lots of bookings, but they had more possession. We had the more chances, we just couldn't get them on target. So 0-0 was probably a fair result. Copa del Rey 4th round, Leganes beat them 4-1. And then the last game of the month, just before deadline day, was a 1-0 win versus Cadiz. That's the results so far. Like I said, we are top. We are top by 3 points, and we have been playing really well. Going forward, attacking, we have been absolutely on fire. At the back, we have been solid. The defence is holding well. Araujo and Piqué have formed a partnership that is working fantastically well. Lenglet, when he comes in, is slotting in and not making any issues whatsoever. Which brings us on to deadline day. No say whatsoever in who goes or who comes in. We had August say so. Through all of August, our players that came out, Braithwaite and Puig went in the deadline day of the first transfer window. This transfer window, Ronald Araujo went to Liverpool for 43.5 million. There's 1 centre half gone. Sergio Busquets went to Man U for 14 million. Not got a problem with that. He's getting on a bit. He wouldn't sign a new contract. Get him off the wage bill and get some money. 14 million, brilliant. Piqué is out on loan. Not a problem, he wasn't really playing. Fermin is a youngster. That's not a problem there. The one that really has quite upset me from the director of football though, we've got rid of Araujo. We've also got rid of Lenglet. He's gone to Chelsea for just 22.5 million. That's not a lot for a player that's been playing as well as he has in La Liga. And then Alex Collado went to Valencia on loan. He's a bit part player. We've got other youth team players that can come up and be a lot better. Coming in, we've still got just the 2 players. 1 player in the first transfer window, Federico Bernardeschi, who's been playing fantastically well since he's come into the team here. He's come in on loan for the season. And then in the January transfer window, Alfonso Pedraza. I don't know if the director of football was planning something here, but we've got left backs. I've got another one coming in. He can't tackle particularly well, but he can cross the ball fantastically well, and his pace and stamina is fantastic. We'll see. People are starting to sniff around Jordi Alba. If he goes, I can't replace him with anyone permanently anymore. The transfer window's closed in Spain. France is still open, I think. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he goes. But we've spent a total of 1.7 million, and that's it. Everything else, De Jong is in on loan, Bernadette is on loan, Pedraza is on loan. We've got £145 million has come into the club already, which makes the finances look quite well. But overall balance, we've got a positive bank balance of 1.6 million. The wages are still absolutely astronomical. Current wage total is £4.1 million a week, which is just ridiculous. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. The debt is incredibly slowly moving down. It's like an iceberg. It's a glacier moving from the Arctic and coming into warmer waters, where it's slowly but surely just chipping away. We've, in the 6 months that since I took over, we've took 20 million off the debt. That's it, just 20 million. All that money's coming in, none of it looks like it's going to paying the debt off. This is going to take a long time, I can see. We need to win trophies. We need to win the La Liga. We need to win the Champions League. We need to win the Copa del Rey. We need to get as much prize money in as possible. But we're going in the right direction. The loans, the debt's coming down. The wage bill's coming down. We're still riding high at the top of the table. At the back, Eric Garcia is moving in to Lenglet's and Araujo's spot. PK still there, that's good. There is a loan bid from PSG for Jordi Alba. We'll see if he takes it. If he does, he does. Can't do anything about it. Dest can play on the left, and so can Mika Marmol. He's a youngster in there. He can't cross as well as Alba, but tackling, pace, fitness, stamina is all there. He's only 19. Hopefully he won't get overawed too much. And obviously we've got Pedraza, who came in on loan anyway. That is going to be it for this video. Coming up in the next one, we will finish the season. We'll see where we finished off. We've got February, March, April and May. We'll finish the season off. We'll come back and we'll see how we've gotten on and how everything has played out towards the end of the season. Although, the one news I have forgot to mention, my director of football has pulled it out of his ass. An absolutely fantastic transfer. Kylian Mbappe is joining on a free transfer at the end of the season. He will be, so that's what, don't mind if Aguero goes now to PSG. Bye-bye. Mbappe takes his place. Luke de Jong's on loan. I don't mind if he doesn't get made permanent. This guy is starting on a regular basis. So, as I said, this is where we're going to leave this video. We will come back after the season is all done. Thanks, as always, for watching this video. I genuinely appreciate it. Hit me up in the comments down below. Any and all comments are greatly appreciated. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you know when this and or the Port Vale domestic trophy hunter video drops, where we are just coming up towards the tail end of the season 2 in League 1. Hopefully coming this one we'll have another little bit of silverware to go in the trophy. But yeah, we'll see how that's been going. Join me over on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/Dave Gudger FM, where we've got a South American journeyman save cracking off. We're just on, I think, season 9 now, drawing the end of season 9, and we're just starting to get some kind of push towards the Chilean First Division title. Hopefully we'll get there in the end. So that's where we'll call it a day, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Dave. You've been great. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.